AFTV, not the greatest of starts. Good to be back in the stadium.
Is it good?
You've heard a couple of fans obviously upset with the performance, but are they getting a little bit carried away? It's the first game of the season. Yeah. Or do you look on it and say, it's same old, same old?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 17 months and 14 days since we've appointed this fraud. And really, what is our style of play? Can anyone in the comments tell me? Anyone at all? Anyone know our style of play?
Do you not know?
I'll tell you. I know very well. Our style of play is bringing 4, 5 at the back, wherever it is. Initially, we'll bring our centre mids to shift in as a centre back. We'll merge them in with our centre back and congest our box. We'll bring our wingers as wing backs on top of our full backs already, so they're already in a defensive position. And then when we want to go on the counter attack, they're already in their own halves so deep. How can we attack?
You think every time we start our attacks, there's too many players back?
Yeah, I mean that's why we keep losing the ball in the middle of the park, and our defence isn't combative enough. Our midfield isn't combative enough to actually get the ball back, recycle it, and actually create. Creation is our issue. It all goes down to the transfer window. We've all been enjoying the Euros. Have they been enjoying the Euros? Why? They should be making their business done. Where is our right back? Why is Hector Bellerin about to get a new deal? After deadline day, September the 1st is coming. Hector Bellerin signed a new contract extension. We all know it's coming. It's not going to be a right back. We're going to sign Odegaard. And what? He scored 1 goal and 2 assists in 14 games in the league. Really? Where is our creativity coming from? And it's just a disaster really. The whole club is in crisis. And I don't.
After one game.
Yeah, it's one game. And what's our next 2? Chelsea at home, City away.
We ain't played them yet.
No, we ain't played them yet.
So I was saying that. So you think after game 1, we're in a crisis?
This club's been in crisis in 2006 since we decided to leave Highbury to come to here. And if we're going to be frank about the manager. Under Unai Emery in 2018-19, we scored 74 goals in 38 games, which is nearly 2 goals a game. And last season we scored 55. We only scored 12 goals. We only conceded 12 goals less than we scored. And if you work out the difference, the goals scored is quite a bit. And goals win you matches at the end of the day. You've got to score more than the other team to win games.
So what do you think he needs to do? Because as I said, I was saying to the
yard man, he needs to change his occupation. He needs to go.
Yeah,
back
but he's
to
not
right. He needs to become Pep's cone man.
Right. He's not going to change his occupation. He's not going to change his occupation. And he's not going. Hold on.
Frank Rijkaard, he won the Champions League with Barca, and then he retired.
He ain't going nowhere, right? What does he need to change for you? Give him a tip. What does he need to change? Because he's going to be here, and you can turn it around. I remember that. Listen, I'm not saying we're going to win I'm not saying we're going to win the title in any means at all, right? But I remember Conte was getting it horribly wrong when he first came in at Chelsea, and then he changed it. So with Arteta, what do you think he needs to do to change it?
So in answer to that, Conte is a world-class manager, and he proved that. He came into the job that summer, and from that loss, the 3-0 against us, 4 months into the season, if that, he adapted. He realised what was wrong, and he shifted to 3.
So that's what I'm saying. But what
17 months, 14 days, Robbie. 17 months, 14 days.
You don't think you can change?
And we've made the same mistakes. Is it not the same mistakes every day? Is it not the same mistakes on the training ground? He's not realised the same thing on the training ground. Whenever we see the training ground
what's he got to change?
Oh yeah, they always
So
shooting.
You don't think he can change?
You see centre-backs shooting against the net on the training ground clips. What is this? Get on the pitch, defend, show some tough tackling, show something. We don't want to see you guys attacking. You can't attack anyways. At least try and defend. Let's get a 0-0 if you can't score.
So what can he change? Can he change?
I mean, for me, it's let bygones be bygones. But if we're being really honest, if he wants to change, he needs signings. This group of players cannot do it, and. We look at the Cronkies, everyone can say the Cronkies as a whole broad argument, but at the end of the day, it's up to the manager and Edu, who's the director of football, to decide who to sell. And they're not, and we've been waiting this whole window, and give me one major outgoing, apart from Willock today, give me one major outgoing we've had, who we shouldn't have sold. If we had Willock today, can you give me an honest answer? Do you think we could have created more if we had Willock over?
I think Willock's a goal scoring midfielder, which is something we lack.
We need that, and we've gotten rid of that. I did not rate him initially. I'll be honest with you. You know, when he was in an Arsenal shirt, I used to call him Pillock. But he showed himself at Newcastle. He showed his pedigree. Why did we not give him a chance? Why is Saliba gone? We got Murray in. Murray, oh come on! You know, you saw the Chelsea game in the. I know only a friendly, but you know we're playing such a high line, which automatically he wants to do with such a slug in defence. They're running in behind us. They're trying to play offside trap. They're running straight in behind us, and then we're getting caught. It's not offside. It ain't offside. They're coming straight through.
So the problem for you is?
Sorry?
So
the problem is the manager and Eddie. Why does Saliba have to go? Why are the players that are deadwood, that have been considered deadwood for not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, still here? Why? I don't understand. You know what? Arsenal, to sum it up, we buy high, we sell low. That's all I can sum it up.
Respect, man. Thank you, man.